Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my channel Pharmacology Made Easy. Today we'll discuss about vomiting reflex and the antiemetics. At first, we start the vomiting reflex. We have to know what is vomiting. Vomiting is the forceful expulsion of the gastrointestinal content from the stomach to the mouth is called vomiting, and it may be sometimes troublesome and sometimes beneficial. It is beneficial in a sense that it sometimes, unfortunately, we ingested some toxins which we can vomit, and after vomiting or after get rid of this type of toxin, we feel relief. So this is the beneficial effect of vomiting, and the troublesome effect is sometimes some diseases can cause vomiting, and which is troublesome. At first, we discuss the vomiting reflex. Another definition, we have to know what is nausea. Nausea means an urge to vomit, and the definition of nausea is it is an unpleasant sensation to want to vomiting. Before coming through the vomiting reflex, we have to know that some centers are important in related to vomiting reflex. At first, the vomiting center. Here is the vomiting center, and this part is present in the medulla oblongata, and it is present in the caudal end of the fourth ventricle. In the vomiting center or in the medulla oblongata, there is another center that is called chemoreceptor trigger zone, which is present in the area proxima of the fourth ventricle, which is rhomboid in shape, and it is called this chemoreceptor trigger zone center is present in the rhomboid fossa. The nucleus of the vomiting center is nucleus tractus solitarius. The vomiting center, some receptors are present over the vomiting center, that is histaminergic receptor, the muscarinic receptor, especially the M1, the 5-hydroxytryptamine receptor, and the neurokinin 1 receptor. And in the chemoreceptor trigger zone, there are some other receptor, that is D2 receptor, that is opioid receptor, that is 5-hydroxytryptamine 3 receptors, and neurokinin 1 receptors. The vomiting center is a loosely organized connection of the ganglions and neurons, and some efferent and efferent fibers are also related with the vomiting center. Now, there is another part or another system which lies into our inner ear system, that is called the vestibular system. By through the vestibulocochlear nerve, it connects to the vomiting center, and the vestibular system contains of two receptors. One is histaminergic receptor H1, and another one is M1 receptors. There is another region in the central nervous system which may produce the efferent impulse towards the vomiting center, and and it is stimulated by some psychiatric disorder and anticipatory vomiting also related to this center, and it is composed of cortex, thalamus, hypothalamus, and meninges. Before we going to the heart and GIT tract or gastrointestinal tract, we have to know that this vomiting center the vomiting center receive the afferent impulses from chemoreceptor trigger zone. It also from the chemoreceptor trigger zone, the vomiting center also receive the afferent impulse. Also, it receive afferent impulses or afferent nerve connection from the vestibular system. Also, it is receive the afferent impulses from the central nervous system. Vomiting center is a relay station center where it receive the afferent connection or afferent neurons from other center, especially the chemoreceptor trigger zone, the vestibular system, the central nervous system, and also from the gastrointestinal tract and heart. It receive the afferent impulses. In the vomiting center, these afferent impulses are received, perceived, propagate, and then restitution, and then these afferent impulses is converted into efferent impulses in the vomiting center, and it sends the efferent motor activity towards the diaphragm, where it contract the diaphragm and contract the intercostal muscle, especially the respiratory muscle, and also contract the abdominal muscle. Ultimately, it increase the intra-abdominal pressure. And relax the lower esophageal sphincter, which ultimately blocks the glottis, and the reverse peristalsis occurs from the intestine and also from the stomach, and the vomiting occurs. So this is the vomiting reflex. So what is the vomiting reflex? Vomiting is a complex reflex in which the gastrointestinal content are expelled out from the mouth to the outside by a through system, in which the vomiting center is stimulated by some afferent impulse connected from chemoreceptor trigger zone or vestibular system or central nervous system or from the GIT, gastrointestinal tract or heart. This vomiting center is stimulated, or vomiting center receive the afferent impulses. This afferent impulse is received, perceived, propagate, and then the vomiting center converts the motor efferent activity towards the intra-abdominal muscle, especially the diaphragm, and contract the diaphragm through the phrenic nerve, and also the intercostal muscle or the respiratory muscle becomes contact, and relaxation of the lower esophageal sphincter, and also relax the GI tract muscles and sphincter, and reverse peristalsis occurs from the intestine towards the stomach, and the vomiting occurs. This is all about the vomiting reflex. So now we will discuss about antiemetics.